Welcome back to 0.5%, episode 9, part 2. In this part, we'll be going over the trades completed on March 25th with GoGo. Starting here on the spreadsheet, you can see the first trade was completed here. So we had four successful trades, and then I bought in twice towards the end of the day. Which turned out to be a swing trade the next morning for 1.68%. The trades before that were close to 0.5%, but slightly under, and the reason for that was averaging. Unlike the crypto trades, these are rounded up to the nearest penny, so I'll calculate 0.5% and then whether the closest penny is rounding down or up. In all these trades, it looks like it was rounding down. So jumping into the chart, I've already thrown on the arrow sticks for when I bought in and when I sold. This first one was at 11:37, but zoom out to the day and you'll see the chart goes on past where I was trading, because today is the 27th. Okay, so from the day chart, let's see if any of the rules were messed up. We're crossed over in MACD, that's good. RSI is strong, that's good. Jump down to the hour. Purchasing, every purchase was in the uptrend on the hour and in positive MACD, so that's good. 30 minutes. Still positive, still uptrend, and my last purchase is starting to cool off on the MACD and have a reversal, but still positive. And as long as the MACD is positive, even if it's going back towards zero, it can still go up, which it did. And then 15 minutes. Yeah, it had already started to bounce around here, so I could have stopped. Well, no, it was still positive, so even though it's crossed over here, I needed to be a little cautious, but still positive, still going up, as I was saying. Even though it's coming down, even though it's crossed under, as long as the MACD is positive, the price can still go up. So everything looks suitable there. Let's jump down to 5 and then we'll go to the minute. So on the 5 minute, this one looks pretty clean. It's easy to see that when it's going up, it's trading between its middle Bollinger Band and the top of the band, or the 20 moving average in the top of the band. So I just played it within this zone. I haven't calculated if it would have been better to have just bought all in at once here and sold all at once here. I'll have to start thinking about whether it's worth holding it or trying to catch those 0.5s in between, because you can see it did go up, swung down, go up, swung down, go up, swung down, and if played perfectly, I would make more catching each swing, but sometimes it's just too much work. It's nice to be able to just set the stop loss, let it run up, and then I can go do whatever and go be with my family. So everything looks good on 5 minute. We'll jump down to the minute. Let's see. Alright. So I drew in some support and resistances here. I'm not sure if that was from this day or I've traded it since then. But they should still hold, even going back here into the next couple days. So this first trade was a quick pump up. Let's see what that one was on the chart. This one was a small percent, 0.2. So the first two were just 0.2%. A 0.2% here and a 0.2% here. Maybe the reason for that was on the minute chart, we have MACD becoming positive I'm not sure why I sold there. Probably because if we look past the previous ones, it had topped out. So I was expecting it to bounce back down, and it did. So I just took the win there. Even if I can't hit 0.5%, making money is still making money. So I was able to get that, and then I waited for a new time to buy in. Which, yeah, I think that's the point. If I'm trying to catch these widow swings, that's the way to do it. So bought in again here. I suppose it looked like it was riding between the 20 moving average and the top of the Bollinger Band. Had come back down and checked it. MACD is positive still, and at that moment it was touching it. It had done similar here and here, but could have been a sign that it was going to come down a little bit more, and it did. How does it look on the 5 minute there for that second buy-in? Yeah, so on the 5 minute, it looked perfect on the 5 minute. Riding right in between the middle and the top. I bought it when it hit there. But you can see the 5 minutes already in a negative or cooling off. It's the price is still going up, but MACD is positive. So even though it's coming down, the price is still going up. Caught the bounce there. That was another quick 2%. And again, I was assuming there was, I can put the line on there. At that time, without having seen anything past here to the right, anything past 1245, not knowing what's to come, this looks like resistance. It bounced down there, bounced down there, bounced down there. So taking that 0.2% was kind of smart. I can always get back in when it breaks through and when it checks. So I did that twice, actually. You can see my next buy-in was right when it broke through, and then came back down and checked it. Let's see on the spreadsheet how much this one was for. 0.48% from checking it just to there. So that was in a matter of 12:55 to 1:15. So 20 minutes. Okay. A 20-minute trade. And then came back down again, but at this point you can see on the 5-minute chart there's already been a crossover. When I bought in, there was a crossover, and on the check, so another good reason for me to buy in there. Let me see if the 15 was suffering at that point. Nope, just coasting. It's the 3. Where was it here? 3 minutes going up. Yeah, that was a great time to buy right there. Exactly where I did. Let's check the 1 minute. In my opinion, I don't really know. Still earning, but it looks like a good time to buy to me, and it ended up working out. So even on the 1 minute, still going up, still positive, riding with the 30 moving average. It's all great. So got out with the 0.48. This next one from 130 to 141 was another 0.48. Is that right? Let me make sure I'm counting these right. So this first one starts here. 48, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all those on there right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So this was a 20% or 0.2%, 0.2%, 0.48, 0.48, and then after this sell, let's see what was happening for the rest of the day. So there was a crossover there. That would have been the biggest sign for me to hold it. This last one, I should have held all the way to where I bought in again. That would have been the perfect day. But I did get that one and just watched it. Even though it crossed over, it soon crossed back down. And MACD's positive, so the price is still going up, but the trend is starting to slow down. So where I had bought in again, it looked like there had been some a little bit reversal back to going up to right where I bought in. It had started coasting the top band a lot. It came back down to almost it did touch it. I don't know if I caught it on the stem, touching the Bollinger Band, but I expected it to run up more. And then I felt even better here. Saw the fat candlestick and was thinking it was going to be good, but didn't realize it was so close to the end of the day. So at this point, I was trying to decide if I should just close the position and take the loss here from, what was it, like 866 to taking like the 2 cent loss. But I came back out to the day chart, and this is where I was buying it, all on this fat green candlestick. So I couldn't see this red one, I couldn't see this green one. Those ones were the following days. But with this fat one coming up off of this one, it's just the second one in it. And then MACD was just becoming positive on the day chart. Huge gap above the 30. So it's at bare minimum going to swing up and stay positive for a second till it comes and catches back up at the 30. So I expected it to go up from here to here the day before. I expected it to go up again, and then here. So I expected it to go up one more day. I was willing to hold it at the end of the day for the swing trade instead of closing it out. And sure enough, that worked out in my favor. These last 200 shares I bought at the end of the day for an average of $8.65. Woke up first thing in the morning, sold them at $8.79 for a 1.68% swing trade. And I liked how that worked out, so I've actually done it a couple times since then. Like I said, today's the 27th. We're going over these trades from the 25th, and then the swing was to the 26th. So I did it again on the 26th to the 27th, and I'm doing it again tonight to the 28th. One of them was with one of these companies I've discussed before, but I'll leave it as a surprise till then. So let me see. Is there anything that I missed there on GoGo? We can see. I guess we can anticipate what is going to happen tomorrow. Am I going to trade it again? I mean, it's still massively separated from its 30. It could just go sideways for a little bit, but let's see if there's another example of this red T outside the Bollinger Band. There's a red T outside the Bollinger Band. It came down, kept going up for a couple more days. We might see another couple more days, or at least break $9. I wouldn't be surprised if it could do that. And if it's 871, I mean 1% is 8 cents or 9 cents, so that would be 880, and it would go up. Let me see on the calculator. So 9 minus 8.71 divided by 8.71. There could be a 3% more opportunity to go. So 5% chance of possible trades on the way up. If it just goes straight up, if it bounces up and down, there could be more 5% or 0.5% trades along the way. But as far as, let me make sure. So it found some resistance here at 884. So there's still a 1% chance before it's even next level of resistance, in my opinion. If it gets past that, I would say it could go up to that one, which is 898, so the 9, and then possibly even there, 919. So yeah, I'll keep my eye on it still. But I think everything for this trade. Thank you for watching.